Montana, big sky country, a place where rolling hills meet rugged mountains, where the wild whispers on the wind. For Megan Rouns, a 27-year-old with a love for horses and the outdoors, it was home. Friday, October 4th started like any other day for Megan. The crisp autumn air held the promise of adventure. She set out for a ride in the McMaster Recreation Area, a familiar and cherished landscape, but this ride would be different. This ride would become a mystery. The sun began its descent, casting long shadows across the trails. Around 4:20 p.m., Megan paused, capturing the beauty of the moment. A simple image shared on Snapchat, a fleeting glimpse into her day. It would be her last known communication. Hours passed. The sun dipped below the horizon. Darkness settled over the McMaster Recreation Area. Megan's family, expecting her home, grew increasingly worried. Her usual riding trails were well known, her return time predictable. At 8 p.m., a chilling realization gripped them. Megan was missing. Frantic calls went unanswered. The silence was deafening. Dawn broke over the McMaster Recreation Area, casting a somber light on the unfolding mystery. The Lewis and Clark County Sheriff's Office sprang into action, fueled by a family's worst fears. Every passing moment felt critical. Hope hung by a thread as search parties ventured into the vast expanse. Hours into the search, a glimmer of hope, tinged with trepidation. Megan's horse was found, saddled but riderless, near Hauser Lake. Nearby, another discovery, her cell phone lying on the ground. Each clue, a piece of the puzzle, but none revealing Megan's whereabouts. The discovery fueled a surge of urgency. The search expanded, fanning out from Hauser Lake. Multiple agencies joined forces, pooling their resources and expertise. The Missouri River, flowing silently nearby, became a focal point, its murky depths holding unspoken secrets. The clock ticked relentlessly. Each passing hour brought with it not only dwindling hope, but also the harsh reality of the Montana wilderness. As the sun dipped below the horizon, temperatures plummeted, sending chills through even the most seasoned searchers. The terrain, unforgiving and vast, presented its own set of challenges, slowing progress and testing the limits of endurance. Above the sprawling landscape, a symphony of technology whirred to life. Helicopters, their rotors slicing through the air, provided a much-needed aerial perspective, scanning the seemingly endless expanse. Drones, nimble and precise, navigated the tight spaces, their cameras capturing high-resolution images that human eyes might miss. They were the eyes in the sky, tirelessly searching for any sign, any trace of Megan. Section 3. The Relentless River. The Missouri River, its surface deceptively calm, flowed through the heart of the search area, a silent and ominous presence. Stretching over 2,300 miles, it is the longest river in North America, winding through a diverse landscape of forests, plains, and mountains. Its waters have witnessed centuries of history, from the days of Native American tribes to the explorations of Lewis and Clark. Yet, despite its serene appearance, the river is a formidable force, capable of great destruction and mystery. Divers, their movements measured and cautious, braved the frigid depths, their underwater lights cutting through the murky water. Each dive was a test of endurance and skill as they navigated the treacherous currents and limited visibility. The riverbed was a labyrinth of debris, from fallen trees to remnants of old structures, each piece a potential clue or a dangerous obstacle. The divers communicated through hand signals, their breaths echoing in the silence of the deep. The river, a force of nature, held its secrets close, its currents unpredictable, its depths concealing. The water's murkiness was both a shield and a shroud, hiding what lay beneath. The currents could shift suddenly, turning a calm stretch into a whirlpool of danger. The river's power was a reminder of nature's dominance, a force that could not be tamed or fully understood. It was a living entity, with moods and tempers, and those who ventured into its depths did so with respect and caution. "This river is unforgiving," a seasoned searcher muttered, his face etched with concern. "It doesn't give up its secrets easily." The search and rescue team knew the risks, but they were driven by a sense of duty and hope. Each member had their own reasons for being there, whether it was a personal connection to the missing or a commitment to their community. They worked tirelessly, knowing that every second counted. The river's relentlessness was matched by their determination, a battle of wills between man and nature. As the sun set, casting a golden glow over the water, the search continued, a testament to the human spirit's resilience and the enduring mystery of the relentless river. Section 1. A community in anguish. In the heart of this small town where everyone knows each other by name, a sense of unity and togetherness has always been the cornerstone of daily life. The community center, often bustling with activities and events, now stands as a gathering point for those seeking solace and information. News of Megan's disappearance spread like wildfire through the tight-knit community. It was as if a dark cloud had descended upon the town, casting a shadow over the lives of its residents. The bulletin board, usually filled with announcements of local events and celebrations, now bore the grim news that no one wanted to believe. The vastness of Montana, once a source of pride and solace, now felt cold and unforgiving. The majestic mountains and dense forests, which had always been a symbol of the town's natural beauty and strength, now seemed to mock the community's helplessness. The wilderness, with its endless expanse, became a daunting reminder of the challenges that lay ahead in the search for Megan. The McMaster Recreation Area, usually alive with the sounds of laughter and adventure, fell silent, a testament to the grim search unfolding within its boundaries. The swings, once filled with the joyous laughter of children, now hung motionless. The trails, where families often hiked and biked, were now paths of uncertainty and fear. The search and rescue teams, tirelessly combing through every inch of the area, became a beacon of hope amidst the despair. The weight of worry pressed heavily on the hearts of those who called this place home. Friends and neighbors, who had shared countless moments of joy and sorrow, now found themselves united in a collective grief. The embraces, once a gesture of casual greeting, now carried the weight of unspoken fears and hopes. The community, bound by their shared history and experiences, stood together, determined to find Megan and bring her back home. As the days turned into nights, the town's spirit remained unbroken. Candlelight vigils were held, prayers were whispered, and every effort was made to support Megan's family. The local diner, a hub of social activity, became a place where people gathered to share updates, offer comfort, and plan the next steps in the search. The sense of camaraderie and resilience that defined this community shone through, even in the darkest of times. The local media played a crucial role in keeping the community informed and engaged. Reporters, who were also members of the town, covered the story with a sense of personal investment. Their reports were not just news, they were a reflection of the collective anxiety and hope that permeated the town. Social media platforms became a lifeline, with residents sharing information, organizing search parties, and offering words of encouragement. Despite the overwhelming sense of loss and uncertainty, the community's resolve never wavered. Every person, from the youngest child to the oldest resident, contributed in their own way. Some joined the search efforts, while others provided food and supplies to the volunteers. The local school organized a fundraiser to support the search and rescue operations, and children made posters and flyers to raise awareness. In the face of adversity, the town's true character emerged. It was a community that cared deeply for one another, stood together in times of crisis, and that never gave up hope. The search for Megan was not just a mission to find a missing person. It was a testament to the strength, unity, and resilience of a community in anguish. Section 2. Whispers of Fear. In the quiet corners of diners and coffee shops, whispers filled the air, a mixture of concern and growing dread. Theories swirled, each more unsettling than the last, fueled by the lack of answers and the vastness of the wilderness. Had she fallen victim to the unpredictable terrain? Had someone, something, taken her? The questions lingered, unanswered, casting long shadows of doubt. Amidst the growing fear, there were glimmers of hope fueled by the unwavering spirit of a community determined to bring Megan home. Volunteers, their faces etched with determination, joined the search parties, combing through the undergrowth, their eyes scanning every inch of the unforgiving landscape. They held on to the belief that somewhere, beneath the vast Montana sky, Megan was waiting to be found. Their hope, a beacon in the darkness, refused to be extinguished. Tuesday, October 8th, the 5th day of the search. Hope began to dwindle with the setting sun. Then a somber silence fell over the search teams. A discovery had been made. In the murky depths of the Missouri River, approximately 100 feet from the shore, divers found what they had dreaded. Megan Rouns, the young woman who had vanished into the wilderness, was gone. The discovery of Megan's body brought a wave of grief and relief, a bittersweet end to an agonizing search. But it also opened a Pandora's box of unanswered questions. How did she end up in the river? Was it a tragic accident, a misstep in the rugged terrain? Or did something more sinister lead to her untimely demise? The investigation continued, seeking answers in the silent whispers of the wilderness. Megan's passing left an unfillable void in the hearts of those who knew and loved her. Her laughter, her love for horses, and her zest for life were infectious. She had a way of making everyone around her feel special and cherished. Her presence was a beacon of joy and light, illuminating even the darkest of days. Her love for horses was not just a hobby, but a passion that defined her. She spent countless hours riding through the fields, her spirit soaring as high as the Montana sky. Her adventurous spirit, all gone too soon. Megan was not just a rider. She was an explorer, always seeking new trails and new horizons. She had an unquenchable thirst for adventure, a desire to experience the world in all its beauty and complexity. Her rides through the mountainous terrain were more than just physical journeys. They were spiritual quests, moments of communion with nature and with herself. Each gallop, each leap over a fallen log was a testament to her courage and her boundless energy. The community, united in grief, mourned the loss of one of their own. They came together, not just to share their sorrow, but to celebrate the life of a remarkable woman. They held candlelight vigils, shared stories, and found solace in each other's company. In their collective mourning, they found strength and resilience. They remembered Megan not just for her adventurous spirit, but for her kindness, her generosity, and her unwavering support for those in need. Their whispers of fear replaced by shared sorrow. The tears they shed were not just for the loss of a friend, but for the loss of a guiding light. Megan had touched so many lives, and her absence was felt deeply by all. The hugs, the comforting words, the shared memories, all were expressions of a community grappling with a profound loss. Yet in their sorrow, they found a sense of unity, a bond forged in the crucible of grief. The vast Montana sky, a symbol of freedom and possibility, now served as a solemn reminder of the fragility of life. It stretched endlessly above them, a canvas of blue and white, a reminder of the dreams Megan had chased and the adventures she had embraced. The rolling hills, the open plains, the distant mountains, all were part of the landscape she loved so dearly. They stood as silent witnesses to her life and now to her passing, now served as a solemn reminder of the fragility of life and the enduring power of love and loss. The sunsets she had admired, the twilight hours she had cherished now took on a new meaning. They were moments of reflection, times to remember the joy she had brought into the world. The dark clouds that sometimes gathered on the horizon were a metaphor for the sorrow that now enveloped the community. Yet, even in the midst of their grief, there was a sense of hope, a belief that Megan's spirit would continue to inspire and uplift them, and the enduring power of love and loss. The flickering candlelight held by those who loved her was a symbol of the light Megan had brought into their lives. It was a reminder that, though she was gone, her memory would live on. The love they felt for her, the loss they experienced, were intertwined, each giving meaning to the other. In their hearts, Megan's legacy would endure, a testament to a life well lived and a spirit that would never be forgotten.